if anyone out there can ever break that down for us, because for me, I feel like you give them comps on the MLS. They say we only look at comps on Go Section 8. When you give them comps on Go Section 8, they try to tell you it's based on the tenant's income. When you say, hey, the tenant's working more, they say that like I feel like it's such a route.
So it's I can give it to you if you want.
Yeah,
it's the lower of three parts. All right. So you have your advertised rent. They're never going to give you more than what you asked for. Then they're going to go on to 𝗤𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃.com, which I think changed its name now. I can't think what the new name is. But they're going to go on there. And here's the kicker on that, though. They look at three randomized. They'll put a half mile marker, and most realtors will look at all of them and try to average it out. They randomly draw 3 or 4 apartments from there, from what I've been told. And that's what they use. So it's not, even if you submit things from Go Section 8 or submit things into Go Section 8, it's not necessarily always going to be used. So they're going to look at that number of what is the market rent. And then they're going to look at, they have a calculation on what the home can afford. So it's the lower of those three.
So you're saying that they're just basically taking that. So if you have an improved unit and you or an updated unit, but the comps on Go Section 8 might just be average, or they haven't been updated in years, you're kind of getting jammed for that. Is that kind of what you just said?
A lot. So they'll make adjustments, just like an appraiser, right? They'll take a look but the issue is they're not looking at all the comps. They're only looking at 3 randomized comps. So if the bigger issue is if you get unlucky and they pull some comps that a landlord's under marketing or underpricing, they'll adjust and say, okay, your kitchen's newer, so we're going to add some money, but they're not going to look at, the house next door that just rented for $1,600 when they randomly pull the house that rented for $14. So they'll make some adjustments, but they're not necessarily using all the comps available.